we have Wisp and Toothbrush as the two of them. But damn, CakeAssault still sticking with that Forsburn. Don't let anyone fool you. Don't let the propaganda from Rivals 1 leak over to number 2. That character is still crazy.
No, actually, I think he's... Oh, no, he's not. He's actually insane. It's just so crazy to rank characters, and it's almost kind of pointless to rank characters in a lot of ways. You can kind of sort them into general tiers, but I think trying to attach a number to any character in Rivals 332 right now is kind of fruitless because all of them are insane. Like, everyone is so unbelievably capable to the point where you are seeing consistently varied results in near every top 8. A bevy of different players representing a bevy of different characters at every opportunity. But you know what? Cake is still the GOAT, and he's still one of the best to ever do it with this fourth run, and has been slowly but steadily like increasing the amount of like traps that he's been doing with fourth run, and like increasing the amount of optimization that he can get off of every opening. The problem with Forsburn, however, is, man, every time you get hit, it feels awful, and Nard is one of those players that's going to reckless abandon, find that hit.
Oh no, we're just like, man, getting a hit sucks, as we watched essentially a 0 to that sequence by Nard.
Oh yeah,
on CakeAssault. You know, maybe the 2-0 lead don't even matter. Doesn't matter if you're the best player in the world where you get that special treatment. It don't matter with this Clairen, one of the characters. You didn't see that top 8 appearance on the Genesis stage, but don't be fooled. This character is crazy.
Yeah, everything that Clairen does, while a little bit different now because of the recent tipper changes, a lot of the tipper hit stun has been significantly reduced, preventing a lot of like tipper into tipper combos, but it also means you have less opportunity to DI those tipper conversions because the hit stun is just, the hit stun and hit lag is just less. This means that for characters that are really comboable, like both of the Burn brothers, like Forsburn and Zetterburn, they can just kind of lose a lot of opportunity really, really quickly if your defense is not on its game. And right now, Cake is getting caught up into Nard.
You're getting Narded on. You got the Nard sequence going on there. And that's the scary part about it. You got to be so careful with this, especially how well you could be on the offensive side. But a great down strong. Finally able to seal that one, but Ubel taking the 2-stock sequence was just so crazy, and Nard is still continuing in the advantage state, but as we saw on Genesis, and I love bringing it up, CakeAssault still has that clutch factor.
Yeah, I mean, it's CakeAssault for a reason. He's unbelievably good at just kind of dissecting little points of interaction, little points of the game where he needs to be better and needs to focus. And right now against Nard, that is the offstage game. He needs to make the most out of this opportunity right here and right now, choosing to play a little bit closer to the stage, teleporting back to force the ledge hand, going for down air again to catch. Go in with a down throw, and that's all he needs to do. CakeAssault grabbing the ledge, optimizing that offstage game, and turning it into a pure stock. We're in an even game and a fully charged forward as he finds the grab.
Nard got Narded on. There's no simple way of putting it out on there. Just being, look at this enormous lead that's slowly being shrunken away. A flurry of attacks with the offense of CakeAssault, and the recovery on stage is fully charged with the smoke, so it does have the combust ore there, but a DI like that one ain't gonna keep you alive. Nard shuts it out and takes a game number 1, even though that comeback was looking a little scary.
I mean, the comeback was in full force, but the DI out on Nair at that juncture and at that percentage, I guess Cake didn't expect to DI out at, was just DIing out a little bit too late and a little bit too long, and it ended up closing on the stock on the side blast zones of Jules Vale, which can be a little bit close. Not that Forsburn has any problems with that whatsoever. It come them back to bite Cake in the butt in that specific instance, but we're going to Tempest Peak for exactly those reasons. We want the small stage. We want the small blast zones. We don't want Nard to get into that flow state that we know he can get into. We're trying to rush him down and make sure Clairen is always off balance.
Yeah, don't let the sword character get that range. I don't blame you, because once Nard got that huge sequence going on, was able to turn it into a quick 2-stock lead, but damn! The Nard stock gone within a blink of an eye. CakeAssault barely taking any damage, and great read on the Waveland with that platform sequence. And all the characters just love doing it, from how you're able to continue on with the advantage state, but Nard does find the grab. Great stuff. And continues on, but CakeAssault fighting back hard as both of them reset back into the neutral.
Up throw onto this platform is a little dangerous, but we're seeing, and there, yeah, that's those type of conversions that you have to be so careful for if you're DIing in. where you feel like you have to, but Clairen doesn't want to get forced off stage too far, so that's the character you can get some of those like cape loops off stage in. This is a fully charged Forsburn, though. No smoke allowed, no clone either in off stage unless you're going to burn that super clone, which Cake really seems like he doesn't want to do.
So hold on to it. Maybe he has a combustion ready to go as the cape pull in. Nard staying alive. Great DI to avoid the forward strong, maybe too high percent. And look at that chase down afterwards on the floor hug or the crouch little cancel. CakeAssault with a huge lead wants to make a statement in this game number 2 as Nard trying to get the strong attack to finish it off. And there we go. CakeAssault using all the stacks finally to cash out on the empowered smoke, leaving that avenue open for recoveries in the future ton on the left side. But keep in mind, need to be real careful with there, trying to attempt on the down air for the extension of it. But Nard, great tech, but that smoke finally coming into play to help CakeAssault recover.
Yeah, and it's in the perfect spot where it's just impossible for Nard to go and swat it away. Oh, no. Well.
Yippee, 3-stock!
You know what? Good job, Cake. Good 3-stock. GG's well played. Going into game number 3. A little bit sloppy on both sides of the players for those final stocks, but we're going to game number 3, and the ban's instantly on Ethereum Forest. Presumably also could be a stage like Air Armada, or the other one being Rockwall. Very dangerous stage to let Clairen go to. The blast zones on both of those very, very dangerous, and as the amount of coverage that Clairen can have and the amount of kill power that she gets on those stages is crazy. Air Armada is a great selection, though, because you're forcing Cake into very specific recovery routes, forcing Forsburn into very specific recovery routes without those walls, which could lead for a lot of jump callouts from Nard if he finds onto that habit.
And truly important, this ain't a usual sequence of a top 8. It's only best of 3 in there until top 3. So keep that in mind. This is the final game between both these players, and wanting to stay on the winner's side is hella important, especially in a stacked major like this one. So Nard, once again, yeah, that was disgusting. And now, with a good lead, forced to recover, and the jump burn staying alive, however, as the up throw gets the tipper and threatening off with the juggle sequence. That attack actually hitting the clone and Forsburn. So CakeAssault trying to find to get out, but the up throws can't connect with the second attack without it, however. But Nard continuing on with this sequence, but CakeAssault fighting back.
Yo, sour up air, sour back air, almost setting up for a tech chase on the platform, and there's a tech chase on those platforms for Air Armada. We're dropping the cone and ledge hogging through the smoke, unanticipated from Nard, who didn't see the other Forsburn grab the ledge in time. And these platforms are working so well out for Cake. While Air Armada may not have the walls, what really help characters like Forsburn have so much mix on their recovery, these platforms are the perfect height for him and everything that he can offer. The ledge grab, but a nice wall jump from Nard to get out of that. 40% isn't too bad, but you need this stock. And unfortunately, Clairen's not particularly known for stray hit kill power. You need the big conversion.
Oh my god!
Not going to let you get it forward air into combust to seal out that second stock.
I just combusted all over.
Yeah, boss.
You know, trying to dart all over, but CakeAssault with it, and damn, continuing on with the flurry attacks. Look at these hitfalls left and right. Great tech, but CakeAssault is still on top of it, forced to recover high. And damn, it's gotta suck when you go for the crouch cancel and that down air spike just gets even better as CakeAssault 6 stocks after game number 1 to make a statement.
Download complete. That's what the OS tag is for. Man is a machine. And he turns games into wins and stocks into